Tonight, the man charged in a deadly hit and run on I-10 last year will spend the next 5 years in prison. 25-year-old Dante Lawrence pleaded guilty to leaving the scene of a crash involving death, killing 23-year-old Gavin Carter. Carter was held as a good Samaritan because he was killed on I-10 while helping another man who crashed on the interstate. Riley Phillips was inside the courtroom when Lawrence was sentenced. And Riley, I understand you heard from Carter's family.
Yes, Anthony, the courtroom benches were full of members of Gavin Carter's family and friends who prepared statements for the judge. We also heard from the family and friends of Dante Lawrence, including Lawrence himself. It was a very emotional day inside the courtroom, the judge even addressing how difficult this case was for her to preside over.
I would like to ask for the family of Gavin Carter's family and friends of Gavin Carter's forgiveness. And I ask that this court have mercy and allow me to return to my family as soon as possible.
Speaking to the courtroom Thursday, 25-year-old Dante Lawrence asks for mercy from the judge before learning his fate. Lawrence pleaded guilty to killing 23-year-old Gavin Carter in May of 2024 while he was driving along Interstate 10 near McDuff Avenue. A trooper with Florida Highway Patrol testified how Carter got out of his car on I-10 to help another man who was involved in a crash minutes earlier before Lawrence hit both men with his car, killing Carter. Lawrence then left the scene. Carter's family was emotional during the hearing as they spoke before the judge, telling stories of their loved one and how difficult this last year has been without him.
Gavin is the love of my life. He was my future, and he has been ripped away from me by someone careless enough to leave me crying in the middle of the highway. I can never forgive something like that.
Lawrence was also emotional as he heard Carter's family speak. The judge took the time to express how difficult this case was for her to preside over before sentencing Lawrence to 5 years in prison.
I have, quite frankly, agonized over this case, probably more than others.
Carter's family tells me they're disappointed the sentence was not longer, but they're ready to finally grieve her son.
Things where the maximum sentence is 30 and he's doing 5, I think it sets a precedence for other people.
And there are some special conditions with his sentencing. Following serving the 5 years in prison, he will also have 5 years of probation. During that time, the judge ordered him to complete 500 hours of community service. She also wants him to go around to different high schools and universities to speak with students and educate them on safe driving. Live in downtown Jacksonville, Riley Phillips, First Coast News on your side.